everyone, welcome back to Red and Light Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. So yeah, let's do another pick a card today. The pick a card for today is past lives. I was kind of like, I never did this type of pick a cards in my channel yet about past lives and like the special things that stayed in this lifetime. And we're going to see a few lifetimes that you got, okay? But I'm sorry, this is not a personal reading, this is a general reading. So if it's not applying, just let it go, let it fly, okay? It's okay, okay? So the choices are kind of weird, but that's what I got, okay? So don't come at me in the comments, okay? I'm sorry by the way for my English, because I'm Portuguese and French. So first little pile is this object, then second pile is the tiger eye stone, okay, and then third pile is this. I know that's not super original, but more than getting complicated, I was attracted to it. So let's do it, let's do it. So hello, pile number one. So if you have chosen this is for sure your reading. There's little papers here, I don't know, I'm going to put it in the frame. Do you see it? Maybe. Do you see it? Yes, you see it. And what I'm going to do is that I'm actually going to choose randomly papers for this group, okay? And there is a few words into it that is going, like, those words are actually going to complement the reading a little bit more about your past life. And let's start. Let's see what the pile number one has to tell me here, okay? I do feel the first thing here, I do feel you were quite healthy here. In one of your past life, you're quite healthy. I feel in this lifetime, this is something that is kind of, like, because I'm cutting the deck, I'm actually saying already what is going on. I do feel you're scared. You have a fear around money, or losing money, or you just really focus on balancing out your finances. And I do feel it's coming from your past lives, and I do feel it's your family already have a strong build around money, and they really take care of the career, and they're really like, it's like something that you can't escape. Like, they have a strong build around money here. That's what I'm getting, okay? So what do we got? Past lives for group number one, please. Past lives, please. Yeah, thank you. Well, there's a major thing going on with career too. It was something that I do feel you were quite fulfilled. I'm gonna be real. But what I'm getting to is that you were not living in a fixed environment. It was shifting always. You were shifting locations. So I do feel a traveler here. I do feel that was in your journey here in your past life, traveling to point A to point B and then B, C, and you were not stable here. And I do feel the fact that you were like shifting all those places in this lifetime pushes you to actually be a little bit more scared and wanted a stronger foundation for yourself and where you live, and just be a little bit more in control. I do feel so. I do feel there's a sense of flexibility here that I do feel you struggle with here in this lifetime, okay? But there's travel here, okay? What I'm getting to is that I do feel you liked to collaborate or just like speak out with others about your plans. You're really open-minded, I do feel, okay? I do have the feeling that you were really advanced in whatever century you were at. You were really advanced for your age or your capacity. It was really in tune with whatever was not happening in your century. Actually, there's a little bit of humanism that I'm getting to from this reading. I do feel there is an openness here that you had to understand other people's feelings, and you were really curious about people and about their culture. And I do feel that was why you were trying. I do feel I do feel you were not fixable to, you're not fixated in a you were always shifting locations, because there was a sense of like finding a purpose that you wanted to find. But I do feel that happened. You did find fulfillment in this, okay? There's greens here. That's interesting here. I do feel you were successful here in career. Love life could have been some type of heartbreak here going on, but might even be friends here. I do feel you might have been divorced here, or might have played with another person here, but pain is here involved for sure, okay? I'm not feeling love. I'm more feeling independent and career driven than anything. There is Wands, Cups, Swords, and Pentacles, so I have the feeling that you could have been like all the signs. You have a little bit of all the plasmas here. I have the feeling that you might have been a strong Leo, okay? That's coming up with the fire here, or Aquarius here is coming up. Look at that, what I was talking about. You were successful in whatever happened here. You were successful. And I do feel that sense of purpose that you wanted to have. I do feel in this lifetime you were rushing to find it. This is something permanent that's still here for you. It's really rooted, actually, okay? But I do feel in this lifetime you're healing a lot of aspects about money, about building, and about like your foundation, and being successful in your own way. So I do feel you're working hard into it, okay? So let's take a few papers. I'm not saying anything, okay? So what do I need to know here? I'm just going to I take three, okay? I took 3 papers here, so let's see. I'm just going to reverse it. Here you go. That's fine. So, missing parent. See, I was feeling it. I do feel yeah, it's focusing. I was feeling this. I was telling you that you were really independent, and I do feel it started from a young age. And I do feel like having a missing parent pushed you to actually lead into the family, and maybe you took care of your brothers and sisters, but I do feel you stepping out of the house like earlier. I'm feeling it, okay? I'm feeling that, okay? You might have a really strong connection with Asia, okay? And spirituality here. Spirituality is still something that, the star is really spiritual. So I have the feeling here that there is something here. You might even be connected to Asia here. You like Asia, the country, or you're probably Asiatic, maybe. but there is a strong here link with it, okay? But spirituality is still something that, even like if you're watching this, is still something that you care about in this lifetime. So I was talking about humanism, and I do feel humanism is kind of similar with spirituality, because there's some values in there that are really similar. So I have the feeling that that was probably why I said humanism here. So let's see, what more do we got? Okay, that was kind of too much. Okay, this one, fall down, hearts. Yeah, I'm feeling, especially there was a card at the end of the deck about collaboration, and I have the feeling that that was something that you really cared deeply about. Collaborating, helping others, helping them to actually find their purpose. You could have been a mentor for, like a teacher for others to actually learn spirituality, or learn a form of art, or just like be a little bit more independent with themselves, okay, and with others. So it's coming up here in the reading. Okay. Yeah, so you left something here behind. Eight of Cups here. Look at this. What I was talking about, I do feel this is coming up strong, but I have the feeling that you left something behind. Might even be like there's the Three of Swords here. So probably, and there was the Queen of Cups earlier at the end of the deck. So I do feel you might have left someone you loved to actually find your sense of purpose in another thing. And I do feel it was kind of painful. Quite painful. I do feel... So, what is it? Justice is here. Four of Cups at the end of the deck. I'm just going to quickly go ahead and take a little bit more of papers. So, what should I know here? Okay. Look at this. What I was talking about. Travel. Yeah, girl, I knew it. Karmic relationship. What I was talking about. A child. I was about to say a child. I'm getting chills. Yeah, I do feel you left behind someone who was pregnant, or because it was karmic, and I do felt like I am feeling that you felt that was not working anymore, whatever, and you left it behind. The Justice here is kind of like, I'm not getting the Justice here. I do feel you might, there's a possibility here that you might have do some work around justice or laws. Yeah, you might have been into it. Yeah, I do feel there is an opportunity here about justice here, or law. Or you might have, but okay, I'm getting it now. With the Sun here, I have the feeling that maybe at some extent you had some issues with the Justice here, but with the Three of Swords here and the Justice, I have the feeling that there is a possibility here that you had to, and with the Eight of Cups here and the Star and the Sun and all that stuff, I have the feeling that you probably had been through some divorce here. You might have been married and you had a divorce here. That's why Justice is here. But whatever, you took that decision for you. It was kind of overwhelming to leave this, but it was for yourself, and that was for the better. Okay, I'm going to drink some water, trying to hydrate. So let's see. Now I'm going to use other cards here to actually see better what the situation is about, but I'm getting the full picture a bit, okay? But there is a connection here with law, okay? But I have the feeling that it might have been for a divorce here. You left a lot of people behind, and you were like, it was kind of meant to happen here. And you might, like, what I'm saying to you here might apply in this lifetime. Self-worth, something major here. I do feel people not believing you or putting you down in this lifetime can be a thing here about your lifetime. Yeah, there was a lot of confusion around like your quest, what you're meant to do. What I was talking about. You're trying to find your sense of purpose, okay? Complacency here. Mourning a little bit was, I do feel you've lost a lot of things here. Yeah, I do feel you were not really confident. There was a missing dad or a missing mom here, and you were kind of the head of the family, and so a lot of people putting you down at the same time, and having even earlier a life trying to build for yourself, trying to even build for others was kind of overwhelming for you, and you were always putting, like, people were putting you down. They were not actually saying like your value at all. Okay, wisdom. Yeah, wisdom is at the end of the deck. So a lot of spiritual lessons here. Okay, I'm taking it. Acceptance and impatience here. Reverse here. There's a lot of blues, so I do feel you might have been like into public speaking. Like, yeah, soulmate is reversed, so that was for sure a karmic here. You might have been dealing with a karmic here, and karmic relationship is here. But I do feel you kind of dealt with a lot of, I do feel big in your early stage of your life, in your past life. I do feel it's coming, and it's not like I'm what they're giving to me is like pieces and bits of different past lives, but there's a link between them whole. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. And what I'm getting here is that in your early stage, people were kind of pushing you down and making you realize your value. That was kind of the thing here, the lesson. So I do feel you dealt with a lot of depression here, but you try to find your sense of purpose, and then success come along. That's what I'm getting here, okay? Is there more here? But there's a lot of blues here, so there's a really, I do feel there is a divine thing going on here with blues. If I'm like thinking about the color blue, it's all about protection, about the throat chakra here coming up, okay? So I do feel there is something going on with speaking up, not like people were taking you for granted. Well, you were not taking yourself for granted, and I do feel it's something that you have learned long after, not in your early stage, but after. That was something that you keep learning till you realize your worth. So I do feel you might even be dealing with this in your lifetime here, okay? I do feel you might have been a man here, okay? You might have been a man in this in this particular lifetime, like that I'm getting here, but there's bits and pieces of other lifetimes here. There was, for example, I'm getting that in one lifetime you were alone, and it's kind of interesting because you were with a karmic and you left, and you spend a lot of time alone, independent, okay? That's what I'm getting here, okay? So yeah, that was pretty much it for you. Until the next time, bye bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is your reading if you are chosen the 𝘸𝘢𝘯𝘯𝘬. It's interesting because the 𝘸𝘢𝘯𝘯𝘯 is a stone about like willpower, about power, strength. It's a really great stone for evil eyeing, protecting for around the energy of other people. So I do feel you were in public eye here, or you were really like working with other people, trying to, you know, protect yourself, and there's a sense of protection here too. So I do feel that was kind of something that is major here in this lifetime for you. You might even have this stone, or you were into spirituality, or even like stones. I do feel a sense of confidence here with this stone, and I do feel strong will here, strong will of doing things coming up with this stone. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I have some papers here to complement the reading, so we'll see this afterwards, but for now I'm going with the tarot. Okay, so what we have here for the past life here of group number 2. I was going to say number 3. So I do feel there was a lot of sadness here going on. Yeah, I knew the 9 of Swords because I was cutting the deck and I saw it, so I knew it was coming up here. There was a lot of sadness here going on. Maybe you started something here. I do feel you were really independent. And I mean, I was talking about willpower, and look what came up in the reading. I mean, the Emperor, Aries. You might have been an Aries here coming up here, or you might have been a strong heart sign here. Really career driven here. What I'm getting here is that you might have been started something, trying to find like what you wanted. Like, I do feel you started something, but he ended up not working out in your favor, but you were trying hard to balance out things up for you. But there's a really strong sense of being faithful, being honest, and all the good values here. I do feel you were kind of older. You were older here. That's coming up here. So what is going on, please, with that? Because I'm kind of interested what is going on with their past lives here, please. Yeah, the Temperance to sum up things up. A lot of things here about your past lives is you were trying to manifest something out, and I feel you were trying to find balance. So Temperance is all about trying to find the right balance, trying to find the right middle here. I do feel you were trying to find success here in your career or something like that here, but you were really focused. Capricornian is coming, Capricornian energy is coming to my mind here, because I know it's cliche, but Capricorns are really career driven here. So you might have been a Capricorn in your past life here, but you were really like doing what you were meant to do. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Nothing could disturb you. Actually, nothing could disturb you. Okay. This 2 of Cups, I do feel it's not about love, but I do feel it's about opportunities and stepping out into a bigger game for you here. You had a major shift here, a big opportunity here that led to something that you wanted, but it was not in vain, like that you put the efforts in, but it was kind of painful for you. So who is this King of Cups? Oh, okay. 5 of Cups is here. a lost opportunity here. I do feel you were kind of, might be even a friend or a lover here. I feel homosexuality might have been something that you are dealing with. Maybe it was something that it was not approved by the society and that in the time. And I feel you were kind of disappointed about this person. You lost an opportunity here. And I do feel it's why the Nine of Swords is here, betrayal. And look at this, Five of Swords is here. So maybe someone was dealing, like, maybe someone was not what it was actually showing you. Okay? But there's a lot of pain. Yeah, look at this. Look at this, Ten of Swords. This person, like, they did something to you, they took something away from you. This person, I do feel he kind of uses his emotions to actually put themselves to actually in your good side, but he was not what he was showing to you. Actually, there was a lot of manipulation in surrounding this. Okay, so might have been a friendship, might even have been someone that you were close with, or someone like a partner here that was same sex as you, same sex couple here coming up to my mind, but that didn't work. Okay, so that's coming up. But you had a major opportunity here, but you love life wasn't something great here coming up. And I do feel you might have some issues with relationship in this time, in this lifetime. You might even had here a really strong difficulty here to actually trust people in this lifetime because of what happened. So I'm going to take here. Okay. Yeah, instability, doubts, makes sense, right? Look at this. Yeah, a woman. You might have been a woman here and many lifetimes, but what I'm like, the reading that I was into it was more men's that I was saying here. Okay, Aja coming up here, and missing parent is here. I do feel maybe the person, because I said that you were older, right? And I'm saying this and child was reversed here. But maybe this person who you were not happy with, who disappointed you, maybe it was from your own bloodline, your son, something coming up like that. Okay, but woman is here. I do feel in relationship you were not really successful, but I do feel you were really focused on career and going after your dreams. Okay, and getting a balanced life. I don't feel you were really stable or not stable. I'm feeling like you were fine with life, but you were trying hard to actually balance it, putting a hard work in. Okay, so okay, I'm going to take this. royalty is here. Then in required love here, soldier here, and third party. Girl, bye. What I was talking about, the betrayal here. I do feel in this lifetime, I do feel you met people who you give too much attention to, and it just happens to be unrequired. You just give too much in this lifetime. That can be a problem here in this lifetime. Okay, what I'm getting to with royalty is that there is a sense of belonging. You're like, your ancestors are coming from this lineage of like you're getting things like manifestation is I'm talking about manifestation, and I'm saying like the magician here. It just comes naturally to you. You don't have to try hard. But I do feel it's something that you keep struggling in this lifetime about. Like for you, you need to work hard to get something, and that's something that is still in your family line. It's just something that is in your blood, to think that you need to try hard, to work hard to actually get what you want. And I do feel you just, and there's a sense of control too that I have. Like, I do feel you like to control things, or you don't like when people leave you behind. It's something that is kind of still, because I do feel it's a trauma here. You might have a missing parent in this lifetime, and it's kind of traumatic here for you, okay? It's a trauma here. So you like to give everything that you have, because like that you think that this person is going to stay, or you just think that is the right thing to do, okay? So be careful with that in this lifetime, okay? So I'm going to take this. So let's see. Listen. Marriage. Prison. Okay. Left my love partner. What I was talking about. Yep. Finances here. What I was talking about. A strong Capricorn was coming to my mind. Lonely. Yeah, a lot of loneliness. And travel. Everything. I have the feeling that even if you manifested everything that you wanted, like marriage, and like you tried to actually replace your loneliness, at the end you kind of, you know, you kind of still find yourself be lonely, because everything left you, or you left everything. Hi, I'm back. My battery, my camera ran out of battery, so I did go to the store. A store really cool. There's a lot of cheap things and all that stuff, and I did find candles, fake ones that look like real ones. So I'm going to actually show you. Look at this. Doesn't it look like on camera? I don't know if you can see this, but look at this. It's actually moving like real candle. For people who are actually like genuinely scared of it, this is so cool. Amazed. I'm amazed. So, to actually go back to the reading, I was actually feeling that there is something going on with the fact that you might have gone through being a soldier, like being on war, and just like, I do feel you were really into helping others and helping your country, and I do feel it was something that actually break things apart with your family, or even with your loved ones. And I have a feeling that you might have been getting into third parties here, or you have something going on with your sexuality at the end of your life, but that's coming up, okay? So let's see. I'm going back to the reading. So there's balance. Yeah, what I was talking, that reflects so much your reading. You're really focused on balance, and I do feel it's something that is still really deeply rooted within yourself, so it just makes a lot of sense. Impasse. Okay, miracle. And what more do we got? Perfection, actually. Perfection is reversed, though. I do feel there's a little bit of pain here going on. Yeah, you were alone. A lot of your life, in your past life, I'm saying like a specific lifetime for H-Files, but you were just alone at the end of your life. That's what I'm getting. Can I got more? Yeah, thank you. Prayer is reversed here. I do have the feeling that you didn't have time for yourself, or just like to just take care of yourself, you know. And there's a sense of guilt here. I do feel that you might have left some people behind, or you're just feeling guilty and regretful about what you left behind or what you did to persons here. Okay. But you've learned a lot of wisdom and a lot of lessons. But there's still that bittersweet feeling of like leaving things behind that were worth it, but you didn't took things and their true value. You didn't show the value of them till they're there, and when they were gone, you actually missed that feeling. You were actually saying their value, okay? But I do feel there's fame here involved too. You got a big opportunity, and I do feel that was why you took those decisions, actually. And it makes you learn something here, okay? You have learned a lot for yourself, okay? So that's what I'm getting for this reading. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You have lived a life here, a few lifetimes here. You were really isolated. You're really like I do feel there's something going on at the end of your life, spending time just by yourself. And I have the feeling that you were not here for one of your sons, or not here for one of like your wife. There's something going on like that. You might struggle with this in this lifetime too, okay? So yeah, that was pretty much it. Until the next time, bye bye. Hello, welcome back if you skipped the introduction. And here is your pile number 3. Oh, by the way, pile number 1 didn't have that background with the candles. This is fake, and this is amazing because look at this. It does look like real ones because it's just doing their things. They're actually moving like real ones. So when you look like that, not up close, you just think that they're real. But look at this. I just can turn this off like a wand and turn it off again, like turn it on. I mean, I'm sorry for my English, but let's do this. I'm really happy to have new things in the background and all that stuff, even if it just looks kind of messy right now. But let's do your reading right now, okay? Let's just see the overall energy. I'm just going to use the objects to just tune into the energy of the pile, okay? So, okay. I do feel this pile died young, or had a short life, or something happened when you were really young. I do feel there is a young energy popping up because I'm cutting the deck and I'm saying the cards at the same time. So I have the feeling that this pile has something that impact themselves here when they were young here. Maybe something they had too soon here, but the young here, the young energy is coming up here, okay? Travel involved here for sure. Okay, thank you. Okay, can I have notifications here, please? Thank you, that will be helpful. Thank you. Okay, this one wants to pop out. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to show you the cards because I don't know if you can see all the cards. So there is the 2 of Wands here. There is the Ace of Pentacles here. There is the 5 of Cups here. There is the Queen of Pentacles. And there is 4 of Wands here. And at the end of the deck, there is the 3 of Swords who wanted to pop out earlier. So, what I have the feeling of, I'm getting chills. So, I do feel what I'm going to tell to this pile is kind of important here. I do feel one of the things that you were really into in your life, like at least the lifetime that I'm actually saying here, is heart. You were really into that. I do see someone older here, and I do feel someone here was important to you, but it didn't go into your favor with this person. I do feel you were into a relationship or starting to see someone who was older, healthier than you, with money, I mean, and it didn't turn out in your favor. I do feel this person wanted to collaborate with you or even was a boss of you, and that's coming up here, okay? But that didn't go into your favor here. I do feel you were traveling too, so you didn't have that stability, like you were really young. And I feel one of the things, there's like, the Fool isn't here, and it's quite surprising because from those cards I do feel the Fool, a Fool energy here to my mind, okay? Judgment is here to tell me that you did find a solution here for career, okay? Even if it didn't like happen as you wanted it to happen, you did find what you were actually looking for, okay? So let's see. But travel is here for sure. So let's see. Yeah, woman. You might have been a woman, or you were just like someone here was a woman, was really meaningful to you. Royalty here. And unrequired love. You might struggle with this still, with like the feelings not being mutual in this lifetime. And I do have the feeling that there is karma here involved. Whatever wasn't like resolved here, but I do feel you had a resolution. And if it was not like the resolution that you want, it's just like in this lifetime you're still like meet this person in another form, but you know you have that type of feeling that something happened. You have that deja vu feeling, okay? Royalty is here. I'm kind of interested in royalty here. What is this standing for? Healing. Okay. Okay, spirituality. The Hierophant is here. Spirituality. I do feel you might have been teaching to people. You might have used your spiritual gifts here to do something here. But I don't have like a major thing. I do feel like most of the times you were traveling, but it was for yourself, not in career wise or anything. I'm not feeling you having a stability here, but you were just enjoying life, and most of the time you were isolating and just taking care of your energy. I do feel you like to spend time alone, but I do have the feeling that whatever feeling you had for someone, it was not mutual here, okay? You might have been a woman, okay? But that's what I'm getting here. What I'm getting to is that you might have been super healthy here at the end of your life, okay? At the end, okay? Super healthy. So, wealthy. I'm sorry for my English, by the way. So I'm just not saying the cards, not saying, and just having the feeling and pushing it. Taking what I feel is right to take. So, space is here. Okay. And Asia. Okay. I have the feeling just with the word space, and I mean, do you see this? There are stars here. There are stars in both cards. I have the feeling that you might have been into another part of the world, like Asia, but I have the feeling too that there's something galactic about you, that you might have been into those lifetimes here. Remember, I was saying in the beginning of the reading that you might be really young at age in the lifetime that I'm saying, and I'm saying this possibility. I do have a feeling that in one of your lifetime you were a star, or you were just a part of the space here, okay? And I do feel that's why there's so much curiosity and so much like health coming up here, because I have the feeling that there is something really powerful about the presence that you had in this lifetime that I'm seeing of yours. Okay, so what is more here? There's a lot of greens, and that's interesting because the object is green. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to show you. Greens, greens, and greens. Look at this. I don't know if I don't know if you're going to see this, if it's going to actually like cool at you or anything, but let's see. Look at this. There's a lot of greens. Look at this. Greens, greens. There's a lot of greens. What more is coming up? I'm going to just place the cards as they were. Space was here. What I was talking about, spirituality. Here we go. Look at this, spirituality. I was sure about it. Man, you could have been a man too, okay? I do feel there's 2 lifetimes here for you. Yeah. There's 2 lifetimes here for you. There is one part of one life here you were a man and you were really young at age, and another part here I do feel it's more wise. Your life, there was a lifetime here you were more wise, and at the end of your life, even if something didn't go as you planned, I do feel you got more healthier afterwards. Okay. Okay, discrimination makes sense, right? Look at this, discrimination. Soldier. I don't know if you can see. Soldier. And travel. Travel. I said that travel was here and travel popped out. You might have been a soldier here too. And I have the feeling too that you were into like defending people who were in need, helping them to get a home. That can make sense here with the word discrimination. You were the one who actually was discriminated by people here. So that can make sense here, okay? So what is next here? Is there more? Okay, I'm taking this. Relation, okay. I wasn't seeing this coming, but look at this. Relation is here. Okay. Orphan. Okay. And father. Father. But I do feel you might have been a father here, or the father here is still something here that you have some trouble here to deal with, or trauma here is coming up here in the reading. And I do feel you were discriminated because of your religion. I do feel you might have been into witchcraft, that's a possibility, or you might have been really spiritual, and I do feel at that time people were not into it or were just discriminating it. That can be a thing here. You might have been a really wise witch, or you just really wanted to teach to the collective like how to use their gifts and how to just like do something. I do feel like you use your traumas or whatever to actually just like share it with people. That's what you wanted as a life thing, as a life purpose, okay? But there is a part of your life you were just like, there is a full energy coming to my mind here with this, what I was talking about. Did you saw that? Look at this. Are you kidding me? This is amazing. I'm getting chills. Oh girl, bye. Is there more here? Yeah, but look at that. You are strong. Whatever. There's one time here that you've learned so much and you have never given up. And even if people were like making you give up and all that stuff, that's really empowering. I'm feeling that strength in my body actually. So I do feel whatever I'm saying here might resonate with the lifetime that you're living in, because sometimes you're learning lessons that you have learned in another lifetime here, okay? So I'm going to actually shuffle it. Let's So let's see. I'm going to shuffle it. So what is the message here? Please. Faith. Religion is here. Faith is here. There's a lot of, I do feel, I was talking about the fact that you never give up. And that's all about faith here. You never, even if people were like, no, it's not going to work out, you didn't care. You were trying to actually reach for it anyway. Okay? Growth. What I was talking about. There's a lot of growth here. And her chakra, like, I'm not surprised here. Such a sweet energy that I'm getting from you. Such a young energy. Impasse is here reverse. What is this impasse about for this reading? What is this impasse about? I just want, okay, two, okay, I don't have the choice, I'm just taking it. Enlightenment and perspection. I do feel that whatever, like, I do feel this group is so sweet because I do have a feeling that you tried, and there is so much enlightenment. And I do feel this group, in whatever century you were in at, you got a lot of enlightenment, a lot of growth, a lot of awakening, and whatever, you just try to, like, you had a way of seeing things that the people of your centuries didn't understood. They were just like judging it because that was something that they were not used to. Okay? But it's not something that was something that stopped you anyway, because even if they were in the way, that actually enlighten you and make you wiser. Okay? Instinct is reversed though. Discovery. What is this instinct reverse for? Confusion. Okay, passion. I do feel there was some confusion at the beginning here for one of your lifetimes here. But yeah, look at this. It's all about like getting your power back. That's beautiful. You were rejected because people were not actually, and you've lost a lot of trust in yourself, but you never lost the faith that you had. Even if you lost things because of other people, you never stopped believing that you were supported, and that's what makes you go through it. Okay? That's beautiful. That's beautiful energy. That's what I'm getting here for you. Okay? And I feel like whatever I'm saying here, I do feel something here that you might like still learn in this lifetime is like getting your power back and putting boundaries with people. And I do feel you might be struggling with those type of listening. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Until the next time. Bye bye.